Hello, welcome to this mindfulness-based meditation. Mindfulness simply means focusing our attention with purpose. We're directing our attention to something specific, and we're doing that with a sense of kindness and compassion for ourselves. We're also doing that with an absence of judgment. We're simply directing our attention and strengthening our ability to do that. So this mindfulness-based meditation is going to center around the theme of let be. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get started. Find a comfortable seat where you feel like you're sitting in a firm, upright stance, and yet you're still relaxed. You are welcome to lie down if that's more comfortable for you, as long as you can still be alert listening to my voice. So take your posture, whatever that is for today. Eyes can be open or closed, whatever is more comfortable for you. So we're going to start by turning our attention internally. So we're directing our attention to ourselves and beginning to scan through what is going on inside. So as you look through, you're becoming curious about whatever is there. And that includes thoughts, emotions, physical sensations, energy levels, anything else that's going on within your own body. Now, as you turn your attention inside and notice these things, you may notice that some of these things are trying to grab your attention. For example, if there's some kind of physical sensation that's painful, like you have a headache or you're exhausted, that might grab your attention, and then you start having thoughts about that thing. I should have gotten more sleep last night. I have to go take some aspirin. So see if you can take a step back. You can think of this as kind of widening the lens that you're looking through and simply let be. Notice those things without having to try to jump on them, get wrapped up in them, get involved in them. So it's kind of like taking stock. Okay, there's a headache. And then you go on to the next thing. And some of those things might be neutral. I'm having a thought about having a headache. Now, of course, our attention will get pulled, and that is natural. Part of the practice, and it is a practice, it is a building of a skill, is to pay attention to when our thought gets distracted to something else, when our attention gets pulled away. Bring it back to whatever we were focusing it on inside and let be. That idea of let be. Now, as you try to let those things be, you might need something to come back to. That can be your breath. You could rest hands on your body and notice your breath. So every time you get carried away by your thoughts, bring yourself back to your breath. Some people do really well with visualization. You can use a visual to help you let be. Sometimes I use an idea of a balloon. Whatever you notice, thoughts, physical sensations, put them in a balloon that is just floating next to you. You're not trying to bat away that balloon or get rid of it, but you're also trying not to overly identify with what's in that balloon. It's part of you. It's all one thing. You're not going to be at war and fighting with it. You're letting be. Another way to think about it is, this is kind of more of a visualization or analogy scenario. If you're sitting and there's music playing in the background, it's music you don't like. Say a song comes on, you don't like it, but you're engaged in conversation with someone. Most of us are able to shift that attention away from the thing that we dislike to the thing that we're enjoying, the conversation. We don't change it, we don't fight with the song, we let be. And that's that important component, is letting be is not arguing with ourselves. And it's also not ignoring or trying to get rid of something. It's allowing this to be here and myself to be here too. Knowing that these are all pieces of the whole. We can see those pieces without having to push them away, without having to try to get rid of them. We can let be. So let's take a short period of time in silence and quiet, continuing to scan through what's there and practicing the skill of let be. So this is something that you can try on your own. Anytime you feel like you're getting drawn away or drawn into a story, taking a step back, widening the lens of what is there, and taking a few moments to compassionately let be. There's so much for all of us right now. Can we let be? So I hope you found this short meditation to be helpful and useful. Please comment below. You can also check out my other meditation offerings. Thanks so much for joining me today.